This is for entertainment purposes only.
2024 just got even crazier. Yeah, 2024 is going to be the worst year ever for a number of different reasons. Now, according to a time traveler from the future, these are events which are going to take place in the next 12 months. Now,
Morbid Facts, Part 46. Born in 1661, King Charles II of Spain was the result of 200 years of inbreeding that intended to strengthen the family line. He was breastfed until the age of 4 and never fully learned how to walk.
Welcome back to another episode of Quik Reaction TV, the coolest vibe on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and rock the bell for new uploads. Join the Quik crew, you know what we do, call it fact or cap. I've got a good selection today. Let's get to it. Quik.
So I know y'all heard about the winter storms and everything that's coming that's about to hit Texas and everything, right? I've been told y'all that they put the truth in the movie and y'all gotta take this shit way more serious, bro. Pay attention.
Well, it's that time of year again when we start to see articles and posts on social media about the polar vortex. Let's do two things. One, we'll talk about exactly what it is, and two, we'll talk about the impacts that we could see from it here in southeast Texas. Now, very simply put, the polar vortex is just a bitter air mass that goes around the Arctic Circle. Typically in the winter, we see cool to mild temperatures in the 30s, 40s, and 50s at worst. Up in the Arctic Circle with the polar vortex, those temperatures are 30, 40, and 50 degrees below zero. Now, typically, we keep that air bottled up across the Arctic thanks to a very strong jet stream. But what happens when that jet stream weakens? It starts to buckle and it becomes wavy. And as that happens, we can get loads breaking off from the polar vortex of that bitter cold air. And sometimes it can dive as far south as the Gulf states.
This is a clock. You go around starting from the 6 and the 12 and take away the lower number from the higher number. So 6 take away 12 equals 6. 1 minus 7 is 6. 2 minus 8 is 6. 3 minus 9, 6. 4 minus 10, 6, and 5 minus 11, 6. That's 6 sixes. And 6 sixes is 36. In Masonic numerology, 36 is 666 because it means 3 sixes. Here's the units of time. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. From what I've uploaded, you should know how Masonic numerology works now. 60 seconds in a minute, 6 plus 0 equals 6. 60 minutes in an hour, 6 plus 0 equals 6. And 24 hours in a day, 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's 666.
The deers were going crazy, and now they're getting frozen. Temperatures hit negative 58 in Russia, and there are freezing animals everywhere, y'all.
That scene looks just like a hurricane.
Only hurricanes don't form over land.
Air mass that goes around the Arctic Circle.
Y'all understand why I be putting up the movies and stuff now, right? Like, do it make sense now? You feel me? Wake up!
Stop. What do you mean by that?
2024 just got even crazier. Yeah, 2024 is going to be the worst year ever for a number of different reasons. Now, according to a time traveler from the future, these are events which are going to take place in the next 12 months. Now, the thing that's a bit scary about this is that there's been other predictions. The Simpsons, Baba Vanga, who are much more trusted sources, who have some of the same predictions as well. But some of them are absolute bollocks. Now, apparently, in early April, some seas will actually turn black and a mysterious sea creature will show up on the shores. No, it won't, will it? It won't, will it? Apparently, in May, the second US Civil War will actually begin as Texas separates from the country, with other states soon following, leading to an all-out war with other countries getting involved as well on mainland American soil. August, there will be some mysterious discoveries found in the rainforest. Hundreds of new species, and that is actually crazy because we have been finding a lot of species recently under the ice, under the rainforest, including 6-foot tall butterflies and giant spiders. What is this video? Oh my days. Now, this is interesting. Apparently, on October 25th, 2024, a very famous musician will come back into the light and announce that he had faked his death. So, let me know in the comments who you think that could be. And finally, a huge solar storm to hit Earth. Now, this is crazy because The Simpsons predicted this, Baba Vanga predicted this, and a huge gaping hole opened on the sun at the end of last year, which was literally firing out solar storms towards Earth. So, it's very possible. There's also been blackouts in the US, mobile phone signals going down across the globe. There was one night where it all went crazy in America and people thought it could have been a mini solar storm. So yeah, that one could be pretty likely. But yeah, as always, hit that follow button and I will see you in the next one.
That boy is good.
What did Jesus mean when he said he saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven? Did he mean like this or like this? Because I find it funny that NASA says this is a star, but we the people have zoomed in on stars looking like this or even this. Revelation 9:1 says, the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven to the earth, and to him was given the key to the bottomless pit. So stars are being referred to as angels? What else is called a star? What about Hollywood stars, like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and the astronauts from the Apollo mission, and other television and movie actors? The funny thing about Hollywood is it's actually wood that makes magical wands from the holly tree. Hollywood, so Hollywood is literally sorcery, and Hollywood has all these movies glorifying these fallen angels. I hope you can use your discernment here. Are stars just burning balls of gas, or are they actually living things that fall to this earth and look for vessels to inhabit? I find Hollywood contracts to be very interesting, because in these contracts, it basically says that you relinquish your image and likeness to be used as the agency or Hollywood sees fit, right? That's your vessel, and any cartoons or AI versions of you, now you have their agenda. And it's almost as if you've now signed over your vessel to be used by Hollywood, sorcery, to spread a political and spiritual agenda on the world. Remember, these things were cast down, looking like lightning from heaven or falling stars, and then they congregated on how they would deceive the world. And it seems to me the Hollywood industry has an agenda. Wouldn't you say so?
Jesus can't save these hoes. Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Morbid Facts, Part 46. Born in 1661, King Charles II of Spain was the result of 200 years of inbreeding that intended to strengthen the family line. He was breastfed until the age of 4 and never fully learned how to walk. Before reaching the age of 6, Charles miraculously survived a series of diseases, including chickenpox, measles, rubella, and smallpox. As an adult, he was completely illiterate and could barely chew or speak due to his deformed jaw and enlarged tongue. He was so ugly and disfigured that his own wife was terrified of him. Famous historians Will and Ariel Durant vividly described him as short, lame, epileptic, senile, and completely bald before 35. Always on the verge of death, but repeatedly baffling Christendom by continuing to live. His autopsy report revealed disturbing findings, stating that his heart was the size of a peppercorn, his lungs completely corroded, his intestines rotten and gangrenous, he had a single testicle black as coal, and his head was full of water.
Oh, man. Damn.
Life is getting real weird. Why is the crescent moon upside down? What's really happening? The reason why the moon is changing its phases is because something major is about to change in the world. Once you understand how the celestial bodies work in the heavens, you will be able to predict the future. Even our ancestors used the stars for certain directions in life. No one follows the North Star no more, so we all are lost. The reason why the crescent moon is pointing down is because the matrix is about to fall down. And all this is connected to the solar eclipse that's going to happen in April. We really are about to go through 3 days of darkness. The 3 days of darkness is nothing new. Our ancestors went through the same journey, but they followed the North Star to the brightest light, so they was never lost. Don't forget that the moon is really Pac-Man. Pac-Man go around eating nothing but pebbles. We are the pebbles. Pac-Man get full and take a shit, and then it do the same thing all over again. But this moon phase is different. Instagram went down, Facebook went down, TikTok is having a problem, AT&T had a power outage. These are all tests. They're trying to see how we're going to act if things really do go into darkness. Remember, the spiritual world is connected to our emotions, which is all water, and the moon controls all currency, which is water on this planet. So if we can't take control over our own environment, the moon is always going to control us. Just pay attention. The moon crescent is pointing down because everything is about to fall. The grid is going to go down. So many people are saying, well, if this was all written down in the Bible, we are in Revelations. Everything is coming to the light. So the Bible has to be right. The Bible is only right because the people that controls everything, they wrote the Bible. Matter of fact, they wrote all the holy scripts. The people that control this matrix, they've been preparing for this moment for thousands of years, but everything is new to us because we are just waking up, or our third eye is starting to really see what the hell is going on. The physical body is just now catching up, but your spirit already knew. That's why we have spirit guides, why we have ancestors. They're always talking to us. Have you been seeing more angel numbers lately?
Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and come back tomorrow and join me. I call Cap. Let's get back to it. Quick!
Climate change activists called the last generation has gone to the extreme. They want to be, they're called the last generation, that's what they call themselves. And apparently they will be a generation that people remember as the people who got their hands cut off. Because once you've added this mixture of concrete and epoxy, and they glued their hands down in the taxiways of Dusseldorf and also on the runway in Hamburg to keep the airplanes from coming in and out. Bro, once you do that, your hand's gonna be gone, or you're gonna be walking around with a concrete block on your hand for the rest of your life. So they call themselves the last generation, and their protest is to just stop the oil. And what a heck of a way to be remembered for the rest of your life. Oh yeah, I remember them. They were the ones that had their hands amputated because they were climate change activists. But this is going on in Germany. Here the people are cheering as they're arrested. This is insane, but this is what's going on in Germany. Crazy, man, crazy. That's insane. Look, the handprints who remember. That guy got lucky.
You are really dumb. For real.
It's been going for 30 seconds.
For the past couple of months, several people have been hearing mysterious sounds coming from the sky, and I've noticed a pattern. I'm going to show you guys 3 videos that may actually prove that these are underground constructions, but why? This first video is coming in from Banff in Canada. Pay very close attention. This next one's coming in from Colorado Springs. It's a very similar sound. Check this out.
Listen. Whoa. Stay inside, baby. What the fuck is that? Okay, but really, what the fuck? Please tell me you guys hear this. Wait for it. What the fuck?
So there is a pattern. The first one was in Banff, right? So check this out. So we have these mountains, follow them over down here to Colorado Springs. And then we have it also happening in Quebec and Montreal. So we have a perfect triangle. Someone is building something, but why? Check this out. This is Montreal, Quebec.
Oh my God!
3 sealed U.S. military underground tunnels no one knows about. Number 3, the Subterranean Network, Virginia. Stretching beneath the Appalachian Mountains, this 300-mile network of tunnels that connects several key government agencies. Built to withstand nuclear attacks, it has self-sustaining ecosystems and undisclosed advanced technologies. Its construction involved over 20,000 tons of reinforced steel. Number 2, the Arctic Passage, Alaska. Hidden beneath Alaska's icy terrain, this 150-mile tunnel connects undisclosed military bases. It's said to be equipped with advanced climate control systems, maintaining a constant temperature for the storage of unknowns. Constructed in the late 1990s, its existence remains a tightly guarded secret. Before revealing the number 1, remember to subscribe and like the video. Number 1, the Quantum Gateway, Nevada. Burrowed 500 feet beneath the Nevada desert lies the Quantum Gateway. Spanning 200 miles, it's rumored to house experimental quantum computing facilities, potentially capable of breaking any encryption. Its construction involved 10,000 workers over a decade, sworn to silence under national security. And you? Did you know about these tunnels before? Let me know in the comments.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It appears that a lot of this activity and a lot of these tunnels congregate close to this Four Corners area. Now, there's well-known stone-based stargates, is what the ancient Indians call them, and now the modern Indians are saying these are where their relatives used to go and put their heads in and actually chant some words and disappear. And then some of them will return. Last summer, I went to Arizona to see the Grand Canyon. We actually hired a helicopter and a guide to go down there because I wanted to find out if I can see any of these ancient mysteries that people have been talking about. And we landed on this Indian reservation down inside the canyon. And there's a special area that was cordoned off. So I said to the guy, I said, why can't I come over here? I don't understand. I don't see anything dangerous. He said, because NASA has taken over this part of the canyon.
A lot of these areas that the military will lock down are also very strong vortexes, which basically are nodes in this cosmic web Stargate system. These are places that the military lock down because they don't want you to see what's coming and going through these gates.
Well, no fucking shit.
I just see some crazy evidence about the firmament. I think y'all gonna want to see it. So apparently they just did another space launch, and look what happened. Just pay attention with your eyes. As you see, it makes contact with something and bounces off of something. Kind of resembles it bouncing off of the dome. You see, as it looks like water, wave. And then somebody else on a plane spots a sunset in the clouds. Yeah, like the sun is setting inside of the clouds. I just got so many questions, gang. So many questions. I mean, I guess it makes sense since, you know, the Bible talks about the firmament. If there be light in the firmament. Then one of the lead directors in the Apollo mission also has a Bible verse talking about the firmament on his tombstone. Yep. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Do y'all think we live in a firmament or do we live in a globe?
If you made it this far, thanks for coming to Kick It with me. Please like, subscribe, and join the Quik crew and comment on today's video. Share this with your friends. Thanks, and I'll see you again. Quik!
Bye.